Is it a richly interconnected world, supported by data upon data, systems within systems? Do you see possibilities in the smallest of places, yet with the biggest of impacts? Do you see endless possibilities? Because we do, and quantum computing can help realize those opportunities. So we're inviting you to lead the way. Keep us flying in the toughest of conditions with quantum simulation. Help build the sustainable supply chains of the future with quantum optimization. Make future autonomous mobility even safer with quantum machine learning. Or push the limits of the aerodynamic design of our future vehicles with quantum solvers. Take a new path to answer questions that only quantum can. With the Golden App Challenge. It's time to show us what you see.
Thank you so much. It's the Quantum Computing Challenge, the Quantum Mobility Quest. So what does this mean? Well, we're going to find out. So I'm going to pass on to this wonderful team here who've been working so hard over the last few months to make this a reality. Next slide, please. Isabell, take us through.
Well, thank you, Alex. I really see endless opportunities. You know, there's an old engineering assumption that a vehicle is just thousands of parts moving in the same direction all together. But when I'm looking at mobility, I see today much more. And it's especially data-driven, data-dependent, data-rich. So, I didn't know what I wanted, how I wanted to go on. I'm sorry for that. So I think when we're looking at the mobility today, we have still the lack of computational power, really to leverage the data, which are available. And here I think, and this is the reason why we're here today, that quantum computing could really make a difference here. It could be the game changer to help the aerospace and the automotive sector to tackle their most pressing challenges, to help us really to build a better, a more secure, a safer mobility in the future. And whoever owns this technology will shape how it will apply long into the future. So therefore, I'm very proud to be here on the stage with the colleagues, launching together the Quantum Computing Challenge today. We are looking really for the best of the best. And this is the reason why we are here, because we believe some of them are here in the room to help us to really reshape how vehicles will be built and operated in the future. So we invite startups, companies, researchers, academics, students, PhDs, you name it, to join the challenge and to really build on the collaboration we have already here in this room, but also spread it to this ecosystem of quantum computing, which is continuously growing over time. Now I've mentioned that the application should be really applications which are driven by industry, and therefore I want to hand over to Chandan and to Jasper in order to give us a bit of more insights into the use cases. Huh?
Yeah, thank you, Isabel. It's my pleasure to introduce you the first two challenges. So let's just start with the smart coating. So as you may know, both in automotive and aerospace, we need to protect the materials that interacts with the environment. So a smart coating challenge brings the solutions that you would like to model inhibitors that protects the metal surfaces. In this particular case, inhibitors on aluminum surfaces. So we would kindly invite a novel solution to model quantum chemistry using quantum computing. The next challenge, let's go to the quantum power logistic. What it means is for mobility sectors, both of there are two challenges, sustainability and also goal to reach carbon neutrality. And in order to function operationally supply chain better, we need to have a better logistic solutions. And thus, we would like to invite quantum powered logistic solutions from the startups and the companies and provide a better solution for mobility, for optimization and logistic use case.
Yeah, two other use cases left. Quantum enhanced autonomy. So future automated mobility will depend on reliable and safe AI vision systems. And to build those systems, we rely on appropriate data sets, including critical test scenarios. So for example, nighttime visibility or complex traffic patterns. So we are inviting you to use quantum machine learning techniques to generate those critical test scenarios based on some data sets we will provide. And then quantum predictive modeling. So here we invite you to propose the best quantum solutions to solve aerodynamic and acoustic equations. And this is really at the very heart of the mobility sector. If we manage to increase our capabilities here, this allows us to reduce the noise pollution, for example, in the future, and also to design better vehicles with lower carbon emissions in the future. So, last but not least, I'm really excited also to be here to announce the reverse track. So, the reverse track means that we are seeking to identify with you a golden app for mobility. So we are inviting you to propose your quantum solution for a quantum native application in mobility, which is maybe not yet explored by the mobility sector. So a lot of information on those use cases. Now handing back to Alex to talk us through what's going to be next.
Thank you, Jasper. Thank you, Chandan. So today, you may have already seen on LinkedIn social media that we've started to roll this out. So you can already access the website. I'm going to put a link up at the end here, but it's thequantuminsider.com/quantum-challenge. Today, you can already have a look at the various problem statements that have already been articulated in a high level. You can even download the papers that we have prepared to study these in more detail over the next few days. On the 22nd of January, 2024, we'll be opening a full portal which will allow you to understand more and more about these challenges, download data sets, and engage more with this challenge. Michael, do you want to take us through the rest?
Yeah, thanks, Alex. We're super excited about this at AWS and to be involved with the challenge with our partners here. So this phase will take place over 2 phases. The first phase will be a theoretical phase, so you'll be invited to explore the quantum challenges from a theoretical perspective, look at the basis for the work that happens, and investigate anything that was outlined by Jasper and Chandan just before. And then in phase 2, we look at the practical implementation. So at AWS, we defined a package of credits and support and enablement to get you onto Bracket to be able to run these quantum algorithms in the cloud, whether it's on hardware, on simulators, on HPC, and show us the performance behind what you've developed over time.
Thank you so much, Michael. So thank you so much for staying and listening. I know we're keeping everyone from the networking drinks, but I really appreciate your time. I personally am so proud to work with these wonderful people to make this a reality. And please already, if you already want to start engaging with this, you can scan the QR code and find out more. Now, there's a big red number on this screen saying that I'm getting far too close to the end of this talk, so we're not going to have time for questions, but all of us are going to be around for the networking drinks. So just come grab us, ask us questions, engage with this, and we'll be very excited to help build this out with the community over the next year. Thank you so much for your time.